Hello everyone and welcome to this video brought to you by NDEB Strivers. And this is actually a very special video, especially for me, where we all know that the AFK exam results for August exam has been just released. And I'm so happy to tell you all that I passed the exam. And although I honestly started the YouTube channel with Dr. Neha before even knowing that if I will pass or no. So in this video, I will just give all my experience with the AFK 2022 exams, because I took both of them, February and August. So, and we have a very special gift as well at the end of the video, so stay tuned and let's jump into the video. So the as I mentioned once in one of the videos in our channel, that I actually took the exam in February, and this is my results. So my result for February exam, I unfortunately at that time didn't pass, and I scored 73. And in this video, one of the main things that I would really love to just send to all people that they didn't pass this time in August exam as well, is that just do not give up. The process is not easy. The AFK exam is now becoming a bit challenging, and they are really changing the content of the exam in a lot of different ways. So just don't give up and do not be discouraged. Failure is just part of the process sometimes, and it's like, put my experience in front of you, and I really hope that whoever didn't pass this August exam would immediately start again, and I will try to provide as much help as I can in this video. And also we have a gift for people where it will definitely also provide more help for people who passed, who didn't pass this exam in August, or people who are just preparing for the first time. So I took the exam in February, didn't pass. At that time, I didn't join any course and I didn't take any mock exam or anything. So I just studied by myself from the references, from the articles, and just trying to solve the released questions. This time in August, when I was preparing, I joined in May 2 courses, and part of this video as well will be feedback about both courses, and it will be just an honest personal experience about the 2 courses. So I will just, the next slide will be about that. And then we will give some tips and some advice about how to prepare. And so let's start first with the experiences, with my experience with the 2 courses. So when I decided that I will register again in August after failing in February, I immediately decided that I should really do something different this time. So for whoever didn't pass this time, try to do something different and try to really pull yourself back. And time is ticking actually, and the exam is like only almost about 3 months away. So it's you should really start immediately, like getting ready and trying to get into the mood of the studying back again. I know it's not easy. What I did to encourage me was joining those courses. So I was really so discouraged, and I couldn't just, like, I was so I was just devastated by the fact that I have to redo all what I did already because of 2 marks. So I scored 73 and the pass is 75. So don't get discouraged. It's part of the process. Try to find something that will give you more motive. I would suggest joining courses and having a study group. those are the things that worked for me. Everyone is different. You know what works for you best. So try to find a study partner maybe, or a study group, or a course that can really benefit you after doing some research about the courses. So me trying to help here about the courses, I have an experience with two different courses. I will give an honest, just opinion about the two courses. It's honest, personal. So it might different from me and other people who joined those courses, but this is just my own personal opinion. I joined Jade AFK course, and I joined Prep Doctors AFK crash course. So I joined both, and for the AFK crash course, it's like part of it, including 2 of Dr. Prep's mock exams, and and we know that Prep doctors, they usually have 4 mock exams. For Jade AFK course, it's all included with the different mocks. Like they have 3 mocks with Jade course. So my comments about the strength point for the Jade course was that it was a subject-based test, and along with their discussions. So it was very interesting to just have a subject-based test and questions, and test yourself first, and then having the discussions which is related to the questions that you have just had in your test. It was a lot motivating this way. I found it very motivating for me, because I was taking it as if I need to study for each test. So they have 2 tests related to specific subject, and then we have 2 discussions related to the 2 tests that we would be having. And if I am not mistaken, the total was like 12 tests. So it was very beneficial. The test, the fact that it's a testing system, it was very motivating for me to study before the test. And then the discussions were very generally very useful. And the instructors were all very kind of, in a way, helpful. There was also answering most of the questions. I think I wasn't usually, honestly, like asking a lot of questions, but I've like it always, with Jade courses, it's always that they have at the end time for people to ask, and they usually stay till everyone is happy. That's the usual thing. So that's also a strength point with Jade course. They have a Facebook group. I didn't ask anything, honestly. I remember with I took before with Dr. J and Jade team the ACJ course, and they used to answer every single question that is posted on the Facebook, even if it might take like a little bit of a time, but it used to be always consistent. However, with the AFK, I can't give a specific feedback, honestly, about questioning, but I think it would be the same, but I'm not sure. But anyway, we did have a Facebook group as well. Things that I think Jade course should have like been improving, or should have like been maybe better. The experience with the mock exams. The tests, they were very helpful, amazingly organized, and their notes were good. But the mock exams, I found them, the quality of the questions were very tough. And I know the exam was also honestly very tough, but I would say the relation between the mocks for J and the exam was not the best. So this is a thing to improve about Jade course. So if you want to join Jade course, probably they might improve this time, but I don't know. So if you want to join Jade course, try to think or consider maybe taking mocks with Prep doctors. And as I said, I'm talking only about my experience with those 2 courses. There are other institutes. I am not sure what's happening with the other institutes, whether Comfy or all the other institute scholars. There are a lot of institutes, right? So I don't know. Anyway, so this is my experience with Jade about Prep Doctors AFK crash course. And I will be very specific so that my message here wouldn't like just sound as if I have some bias or anything. I don't. I am actually just here to just say my honest opinion. I've never had their regular course, so I've had the crash course. And I think the crash course is a new course from prep doctors. My experience was not a good one. So I am not sure if the regular course is better, but about the crash course, those are the strength point for me. The hard copy notes and the materials, so they provided me with all the hard copy and the materials. I honestly studied from my own notes, but I used to always go back to the notes with prep doctors, so it was a very helpful thing to have a hard copy, like set of books in front of you. The mock exams quality of the questions and the references that are provided with every mock, those were absolutely marvelous. Like, it was an amazing experience. The mock exams, we took the first 2 mock exams, they were included with the crash course, and then they gave me a discount for joining the 3rd and the 4th mock. Instead of, I think, 800, I paid 300. However, so if you didn't join any of their courses, you have to pay, I think, $800 for each mock. And I'm just saying the financials here without maybe knowing if there is any change or anything. So I'm just always double check with the websites for each institute. So my experience with especially for me, I honestly didn't benefit, especially the discussions for the mocks, especially mock 3 and 4. I benefited from them, but it was all about having the material and having the references for each question. So they did a very lovely thing with the references, where they will, even if there is just a question about leukoplakia, for example, they will give you all the set of the different white lesions and all the treatment for all of them. So it was a very lovely wrap up in the last like 10 to 15 days before the exam. So that was something that I benefited a lot from. I only honestly studied the mocks and their references for the last like maybe 10 days. So this is the strength point here. The things that I think they should improve: the Facebook group interaction. So there is a Facebook group, which I benefited a lot from, because I posted that I needed to study with some people. And then I did actually created a small study group that where Dr. Neha and I met. And we had also like other members that joined us. And we created this study group where we were very dedicated and trying to always revise things together. So the Facebook group was very helpful from that term. The interaction part, I didn't post any question, but so many people complained about the fact that it was not, the interaction and the admins were not responding to the questions. So this is one thing. It wasn't my personal experience. It was experience from people that I've known. The lecture-based sessions instead of the question-based sessions. So with the AFK crash course, it used to be like a session from, I think, 10 in the morning till like 3 p.m. I have certain comments about the pace of the sessions, because it was a crash course. The pace was so fast to the level that sometimes I used to just like stay for 1 hour and then I would go out. I can't cope with the pace of the teaching, and it was just a lecturing based sessions without any kind of interaction for me. So I wasn't able to focus, honestly. Some of the sessions were very, so from the name of the course, it's actually a crash course. So I expected that every kind of session will be of huge kind of relevance and high yield information that will have a very high percentage of showing in the exam. So for example, we had some sessions about topics that are not actually of huge importance in the exam. So this is another point just about the lectures in the AFK crash course. The number of the sessions were definitely not enough to cover, like for example, let's say 50% of what can be important in the AFK exam. it did not cover, I guess, even 50%. And it was not cheap. So, and then I had to pay also for the 2 last mock exams, extra fees. So those are my points about those 2 courses. Definitely go ahead and ask about both of them. Go ahead and ask people if you want to join a course. Really do the like just research about it and ask people who have joined the courses. So this is my experience with the courses. I hope it was really it was beneficial in so many different terms, because so many people, they asked me when I created the channel to talk about the courses. So I hope this is helpful. Now, the last thing that we want to talk about is how to prepare for February 2023 AFK exam. So first of all, we have a video that will be in the description below about the different references for the AFK exam and how to use the references in a smart way. So check that video out. We will have it in the description below. The other thing is you have only 3 months, so definitely try to have a smart plan. And our best advice is that you can use the blueprint to divide the time. And you can visit our videos regarding the blueprint and the importance of that and the important topics in each kind of category in the blueprint. And if you definitely need more help, so this is where the actually gift and the surprise is playing a role here. We will give a Zoom meeting. So we will have this free Zoom meeting on Friday at 7 p.m. And we will post the link for that in a WhatsApp group. So we will have also the link to join the WhatsApp group for this free Zoom meeting. So join the WhatsApp group. So when it's Friday at 7 p.m., we will post the link so that you can join the Zoom meeting. In this meeting, we will try to give a more detailed plan for doctors who are preparing for February exam for those 3 months that are left. And the other thing is we will give you space for asking questions, whether verbally or through the chat in the Zoom. So it's going to be free. I will give my own experience. I will try my best to ask some people that I know from my group that I studied with, that they have passed, to join, so that you can also have my opinion and other people's opinions about the studying and what you should do. So I will definitely try to also do that, but no promises. I will definitely be there, and Dr. Neha will definitely be there. And then I will try to ask some people to also join if they are able to. So try to make sure that you join this WhatsApp group to have the link for the Zoom meeting, and get ready with your questions and take it from that Zoom meeting. Look at the plan that we will give, try to take the benefit from that plan and change it as what can really suit your personal life. Some people are working, some people they have kids, so it's a lot of things to just give a plan that can fit everyone. But it's just a trial to help based on our experience. So stay tuned for that and join the WhatsApp group for that. And one last step before I end this video is that just don't give up for people who did not pass, and try to always remember that honestly you will never be ready. So for whoever is very skeptical about going again back in February if you didn't pass, or people who want to go for the exam for the first time and they're just scared, try to register when they open the registration, and then just take it from there. You will never be ready. Just start immediately. And even before the exam, honestly, I did not feel ready at all, and I was really so scared. So you will never be ready. Just try your best and go for it. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the Zoom meeting. I would definitely love to see you all in the Zoom meeting to just ask questions and to answer all your questions. And I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much, and subscribe for the channel for more videos, and check out our other videos, whether the question and answer series or the NDEB blueprint series as well. Thank you so much, and see you in the next videos.